Okay, so let's say you're thinking about your next vacation,
Yeah.
that trip you've been wanting to take.
Hmm.
What's the first thing that pops into your head?
Right.
Is it like a beach with crystal clear water or
Yeah.
be a really exciting city?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a curveball here.
Yeah.
I bet it's not really about
Mm.
the destination anymore.
All
It's more
right.
about,
Yeah, you're right. It's really interesting. We're seeing this shift in how people think about travel.
okay,
It's becoming less about just being in a place
I see.
and more about like what you actually do there.
Yeah.
Those moments that make you feel
Right.
truly alive. That's what it's all about now.
I like that. And that's exactly what we're going to dig into today on this deep dive, how experiences have basically become the core of travel.
Mm.
And it's a huge GE market that's still changing and evolving.
It is. It's fascinating to watch.
Yeah, we've got this awesome report from McKinsey and Skift.
Oh, yeah. They're great.
They're like the gurus.
Absolutely the leading experts when it comes to travel trends.
Yeah, and they've talked to everyone you can imagine, from big industry leaders to
Yeah.
people actually running those tours.
Yeah, the ones creating these incredible experiences.
Yeah. So think of this deep dive as your guide to planning the perfect trip.
I love it.
We're talking tips for everyone, from those who plan everything down to the minute to the ones who just like to go with the flow.
Absolutely. And for anyone in the travel business,
Yeah.
we're going to uncover some incredible opportunities you might be missing out on.
Yeah, like hiding in plain sight. Okay, so first things first, this whole idea that experiences
Okay.
are the main attraction, even more than the destination itself.
Yeah,
I bet some people are thinking, wait a minute,
right.
I thought it was all about where you go.
I know it used to be. You'd pick a place and then figure out what to do there.
Right, like I'm going to Paris, what should I do there?
Exactly. But now it's the opposite. It's like, I want to learn to tango. Where's the best place for that?
I see.
Or I'm craving a silent retreat. Which destination offers that kind of experience?
So it's all about curating your trip around what you really want to experience.
Yeah, like a specific desire or even a skill you want to learn.
Totally. And the data totally supports this. The McKinsey report found that the different activities you can do at a
That's
destination
interesting.
are almost as important as basic things like safety and cost
Wow, so they're right up there with the essential.
when people are choosing where to travel.
That's a huge shift. It's like experiences are non-negotiable now.
Yeah, like a must-have.
Part of the travel package deal.
And this is super interesting. Gen Z is leading this whole change.
They are. They're really changing how we see value in travel.
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
Well, the report highlights how Gen Z is totally willing to save money on flights and hotels
Okay.
if it means they can spend more on those amazing experiences.
Oh, so they're prioritizing experiences over.
Exactly. It's about personal growth, those Instagrammable moments,
Right.
creating memories that last.
So we've established that experiences are like the crown jewel of travel.
They are.
But just how big is this kingdom we're talking about?
Prepare to be amazed. We're talking trillions.
It's really insane.
With a T. The global market for travel experiences is a massive $3 trillion.
Wow. That's bigger than the entire GDP of a lot of countries.
I know, it's mind-boggling.
That's a ton of tango lessons and silent retreats.
Right.
But here's the crazy part. Almost half of that business is still happening offline.
It is. Think about it. All those local tour guides, hidden gem restaurants,
Yeah.
pop-up markets, cultural events, they haven't fully gone digital yet.
So it's like this untapped gold mine.
Exactly.
There's so much potential for growth as more of these experiences come online,
Huge potential.
especially when you look at what the report calls structured experiences.
What's that?
Things like guided tours, ticketed events,
Yeah.
organized activities. That market alone is estimated to be between $250 and $310 billion every year.
That's a pretty big chunk of change.
Yeah, and it shows just how much room there is for innovation and expansion in this market.
It does. It's an exciting time to be in the travel industry.
So you might be thinking, okay, this all sounds amazing,
Yeah.
but is this just for those super organized travelers?
That's where it gets even more interesting. It turns out there isn't just one type of experienced traveler.
Oh, really?
Yeah, McKinsey identified 5 different personas. And understanding these can be a game changer.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more about these personas.
All right, let's dive in. So, ready to uncover those secrets behind magical travel experiences?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We left off talking about how those 19 tour operators spilled the beans on what makes an experience unforgettable.
They did. They had some great insights.
Yeah, so let's break it all down.
Right.
What was the first ingredient they mentioned?
The first one is entertainment.
Right.
It's not enough to just offer an activity.
Right.
People want to be captivated no matter what they're doing.
I see.
So think about engaging guides who are also amazing storytellers. Maybe even someone with a background in performance.
Oh, I like that. So they can really bring the experience to life.
Exactly. They can weave a narrative that makes you feel like you're part of something special.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. Imagine a historical walking tour,
Um,
but the guide is dressed in character and really brings the past to life.
wow, that would be cool.
Or a cooking class where the instructor isn't just teaching recipes,
Yeah.
but also sharing stories about the cultural significance of each dish.
So it's about transforming a simple activity into something much more immersive.
Exactly. Engaging all the senses.
I love that.
Yeah.
And that brings us to the next key ingredient, right?
Yes, top-notch guides.
Because they're the ones who can really make or break a trip.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like that saying, people will forget what you said,
Right.
but they'll never forget how you made them feel.
And a great guide can create those lasting memories.
They can. And investing in your guides is so important.
In what way?
Give them proper training mentorship opportunities for professional development.
So they can keep growing and learning.
Exactly. You want guides who are not only knowledgeable, but also passionate and really good at connecting with people.
From all walks of life.
Yes, it's about creating a team of experienced ambassadors.
I love that.
Now let's talk about authenticity.
Okay.
It's a word we hear all the time in the travel industry.
It is.
Well, what does it actually mean for the traveler?
So for the traveler, it's about feeling like they're getting a real taste of the local culture.
Right. Not some fake touristy version.
Exactly. Travelers want unique information, local perspectives, interactions with people who are really passionate about their city or region.
Yes, it's about those genuine connections.
Okay, think about it.
Mm.
Would you rather have a boring bus tour
Yeah?
or explore a local market with a guide who can tell you all the stories behind each stall?
That's a great example. It's about going beyond the superficial and offering something that feels real and personal.
And insightful.
Yeah.
You know, something else those tour operators really emphasize,
What's that?
managing expectations and then exceeding them.
Oh, that's so important. It all starts with being honest about what to expect from the experience.
Right, but then what takes it to the next level?
It's those little extra touches that go above and beyond.
Like what?
Personalized recommendations, unexpected treats.
Oh, I love those little surprises.
Or maybe a guide who remembers a guest's birthday and gives them a little gift.
So thoughtful.
It's about making people feel special and valued.
Like they're more than just a number.
Exactly. Those small gestures can really make a difference.
And of course, we can't forget about safety and security.
We can't. No matter how amazing the experience is, travelers need to feel comfortable and confident.
Especially during adventure activities or when they're exploring somewhere new.
Exactly. It's about building trust, ensuring clear communication, and having plans in place just in case something unexpected happens.
So travelers know that their well-being is a priority.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've covered the key ingredients for amazing experiences.
We have.
But let's be real, sometimes the biggest hurdle is actually booking those experiences.
It can be a pain.
It can. The move to digital booking platforms has been great,
It has.
but it's still kind of a mess out there.
In what way?
Travelers often face so many choices, vague descriptions, clunky customer service. It's overwhelming.
Like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
And on the other side, tour operators are facing their own challenges.
Like what?
Many are juggling multiple booking platforms.
Oh, I bet that's a lot.
It's a logistical nightmare.
Yeah.
They're also trying to stay in control of their customer relationships and dealing with platform fees that eat into their profits.
It's a complex landscape that needs some work.
It does. The report talks about some really interesting strategies for both experience providers and booking platforms to make things better for everyone.
Okay, I'm interested. Let's start with the experience operators. What can they do to not only survive, but actually thrive in this market?
It comes back to those magic ingredients we talked about. Delivering exceptional experiences, investing in your guides, creating a brand that's all about authenticity and customer care. That's your foundation.
So that's the starting point. But in a world with so many options, you need to stand out, right?
You do. Marketing is crucial.
What kind of marketing?
Savvy, targeted marketing that speaks directly to your ideal customer.
So like knowing your target audience.
Exactly. Remember those traveler personas?
Yeah.
That's where they come in. Tailor your message to resonate with each persona.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. For the social adventurers, you might highlight how Instagrammable your experience is.
Okay, using visuals and emphasizing the social aspects.
Right. For independent explorers, you might focus on the off-the-beaten-path nature of your tours, the local connections, the unique insights.
So it's all about crafting the right message for the right audience.
Exactly. And don't forget about social media.
Social media is huge.
It is encourage reviews, engage with your audience, create content that makes people want to travel and book with you. It's free marketing.
Right? Word of mouth is so powerful these days. Okay, let's move on to booking strategies. Should operators focus on direct bookings, partner with platforms, or maybe a mix of both?
There's no one right answer. It really depends on your business model, your target audience, your comfort level with technology.
Okay.
Some operators do great with direct bookings.
Through their website or social media.
Exactly. It allows them to build stronger relationships with customers and avoid those platform fees.
But others might prefer working with platforms.
They might. It can give them access to a much larger audience and streamline some of the behind-the-scenes stuff.
So it's about weighing the pros and cons.
It is. Do you want more control over customer relationships and profits, or do you want more visibility and marketing power?
That's a tough decision. Okay, now what about those booking platforms themselves?
What about them?
How can they improve the experience for both travelers and operators?
One word, curation.
Curate.
Instead of showing travelers a million different options, platforms need to be more selective.
I see it.
Showcase experiences that are high quality, unique, and aligned with traveler interests.
Like a curated travel boutique.
Exactly, not a giant department store where everything gets lost.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
And how can platforms do that?
Data. They have so much information about traveler preferences, booking patterns, and trends.
They do?
They can use that data to create personalized recommendations, curated lists, even custom travel packages.
So instead of just showing any food tour in Tokyo,
Yeah.
it suggests the perfect food tour based on my preferences.
Exactly. That's the kind of personalization that can really change the game.
Now, what about the actual booking process itself?
Yeah, that needs work too.
Because no one wants to spend hours scrolling through endless listings.
No one does. Platforms need to make it easy and enjoyable to book.
Like how?
Clear descriptions, great photos, easy-to-use filters, so travelers can quickly find what they're looking for.
Make it intuitive.
Yes. And don't forget about customer service.
Right.
Clear communication, quick responses, easy solutions for cancellations or changes to bookings.
That builds trust in the platform.
It does. Okay, now, the report also talked about some exciting opportunities for other parts of the travel world, like hotels and airlines.
Interesting. What are they doing?
They're realizing they can be more than just transportation or accommodation providers.
I see.
They can be part of the experience economy.
What do you mean by that?
Well, hotels can become experience hubs.
Oh.
They can offer experience bundles, include experiences in their loyalty programs, or even turn their services into events.
Give me an example.
Yeah. Rooftop yoga classes with amazing city views, mixology workshops led by the hotel bartender, curated art walks showcasing local artists.
So they're going beyond just providing a room.
They are, and airlines are doing it too.
How?
They can offer experience add-ons when you book a flight or partner with local operators to create unique excursions.
So when I book my flight to Iceland, I can also add a glacier hike.
Exactly. It's all about convenience and creating a smooth travel experience from start to finish.
And we can't forget about destination management organizations or DMOs.
Right. They play a big role in supporting a thriving experience ecosystem.
How so?
They can provide guidance and training to local operators.
Helping them create better experiences?
Yes. And navigate the digital world. They can also use their knowledge of the destination to curate experiences that really showcase what's special about the region.
So they can connect visitors with those hidden gems and authentic experiences?
Exactly. They're the experts on what makes a place unique.
Wow, we've covered so much ground today.
We have, from the rise of experiences to the challenges and opportunities for travelers and the people creating those experiences.
So what's the takeaway for our listeners?
It all comes down to this. The travel world is changing fast, and if you want to keep up, you got to be adaptable.
Adaptable.
Yeah. Whether you're planning a trip or working in the industry, the focus is shifting from selling products to crafting experiences.
So it's not just about booking a flight in a hotel anymore.
Right. It's about thinking about the whole traveler journey, from the moment they start dreaming of a trip to the memories they take home.
I see. It's a more holistic approach.
Exactly. And this is happening everywhere, from small tour operators and hotels to big booking platforms and airlines.
So everyone's realizing that experiences are what really matter.
They are. They're the new currency of travel.
Okay, so as I'm planning my next trip,
Uh-huh.
what should I be asking myself?
Ask yourself, what experiences do you want to have? What do you want to learn? See, feel, taste. What kind of memories do you want to create?
So it's not just about the where anymore.
Right. Think about the what and the why. What kind of traveler are you? What are you passionate about? What are you looking for on this journey?
Okay, that makes sense. Now, if I'm in the travel industry, what should I be focusing on?
Focus on creating those unforgettable moments that will stick with your guests. Invest in your guides, create authentic experiences, and use technology to enhance the traveler experience, not make it more complicated.
Yeah, technology should be a tool, not a burden.
Exactly. Okay, before we wrap up, we wanted to leave you with a thought-provoking question, something to ponder as you think about your next adventure.
I love those. So what is it?
Could the future of travel be less about where we go and more about who we experience it with?
That's interesting. What do you mean?
Imagine trips that are curated not just around destinations, but around shared interests and passions and a desire for genuine human connection.
I like that. So like traveling with a group of people who are just as passionate about photography or food or history as I am.
Exactly. Imagine the bonds you'd form, the stories you'd share, the deeper understanding you'd gain, not just of the place you're visiting, but of the people you're with.
Wow, that's a powerful image. It's a future of travel that's both exciting and meaningful.
It is.
And on that note, we'll leave you to explore those possibilities. Happy travels, everyone.
Happy travels.
Thank you for joining us on this journey through the future of travel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more insights and updates. Visit Tourism, Capturing the Scene of Knowledge, a comprehensive website delivering the latest travel trends and innovations. Accelerate your mastery of the tourism industry, all in one place. Navigate through a vast showcase of comprehensive business-oriented tourism content, 99% pure industry intelligence, and 1% academic, curated for discerning professionals. Why subscribe to Tourism? Capturing the Scene of Knowledge. Make informed decisions. Instantly access key reports and insights from top sources across the tourism industry. No research required. All in one place. Why split your attention? A single subscription gives you easy access to thousands of reports, videos, and infographics just as effortlessly as watching a 30-second ad. Save time with curated searches. Time is money. Let our subscription save you both by delivering valuable insights directly without the endless search. Until next time, happy travels.